All right, the last step is really cool and it's really easy. We've gone from the setup, step number 1, to choosing a template, to customizing a design, which is run right now. And fourth, we're going to go to display options. All you need to do is come down below, click on the continue button, and it brings you to step 4, very simple, the display options. All right. Now this is how do you want to display the form or the pop-up on your web page. Let's just, for example, pick fade in, or I want to have it zoom in. I want it to have it bounce in. I want to have it to go ta-da, and so forth. Okay, so let's just pick ta-da. Here is where I pick the URL. So once they opt in, where do I want to take them to? So you want to put your domain name right here, and some type of thank you page, you know, of where your product is, or whatever you want to go. We also have a Shopify software, a plugin, and so if you have a Shopify store, you can put your pop-ups and call to actions on your Shopify stores. Very, very cool. From here, down below, you need to direct how you want the pop-up or the call to action to appear on the page as well. Here's the animation, but how do you want it to show up? Do you want it to show up as an exit? So when they take their mouse to the top to go exit, it appears. Do you want to have it show up after a certain time delay? So for example, after 20 seconds, it'll just automatically appear, or after 5 seconds, or what have you, okay? I don't want to have if it's idle, so if a person's just idling on the page, it'll appear. Also, if they scroll, for example, if they scroll 30% down the page, it'll automatically appear. I think the default is 60, okay? What's really cool is you can show a pop-up when they click on a button or an image or anything like that. You just add the CSS selector right here, and here's exactly what you got to do. Very, very easy. And also, lastly, you can enable the cookie. You should always do this, in fact. And for example, this is in hours. So instead of the pop-up, instead of the call to action happening every time they come to your page, you can set it so that it only happens once every 12 hours or once per hour or what have you. Okay, the default is once every 12 hours. Let me show you really fast how this works. When you're all done, you simply click on save. And I'm going to take the code. Here's the code snippet right here. And here's Mark's test campaign. You come here and you click on this button where it says little code button. And you just take this code right there. You just copy that. And you just put it in your page. Okay, so if I had to go to my page here, and you can put it anywhere in your page as a JavaScript, or you can go to your page options, your page settings right there, and you can put it in the footer section. So if I come down below, I'll add a new one and put it in the footer right there, put the script in the footer, and it's all done. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how this works exactly. So if I come down right now, and if I go to CTA Monster, and if I edit it, and if I go to step number 4, just click on number 4 button there, and right now it's going to do a little ta-da, and I'm going to select. It's going to show when it exits. Okay, so I'm going to click on the save button over here. So if I were to refresh this page right now, it's going to do a little ta-da, and it's going to show up when I take my mouse up to the top. See that? Ta-da! See that? So it appeared when I go to the top. Let me do it again. Ta-da! See that? So I want to go exit. Now I'm going to come again, and I'm going to change it. Let me edit it. And instead of an exit, click on number 4. Instead of showing as an exit, I'm going to show up, for example, I'm going to show you how this happens with when something is clicked. I'm going to pick a button. For example, at the very top of this page, there's a button right here. So I'm going to take this button here, and I'm going to make this so that when people click on it, the pop-up's going to appear. Okay. All you need to do is go to the CSS selector and click on this little settings button there, and you can see it says element class. Now I can name this anything, you know, my button, okay? You can name that anything you want. So button 1, all right? And I'm gonna come and I'm gonna update that. And I'm going to click on save. And I go to CTA Monster, and I'm gonna put, it says right there, put a period, and then what you named it right there. So put period, and I've already done this before. I'm just gonna put button 1. And I'm going to save it. Okay, now the Java code is already in this page, so I'm just going to refresh this. Now you'll see that instead of when I go to the top, nothing appears when I go to exit because we've changed it. But if I come down below and if I click on this button, ta-da! See that? Isn't that cool? See? I can come down again. Ta-da! I can come again and I can change on the fly, and I want to change it back to an exit. Just come here, hit on number 4, and I want to change it from the button. I'm going to take that one off, and I want to show it as an exit once again. Hit the save, and I will refresh this page. So all the settings are done inside CTA Monster. You never have to, again, play with your page at all. So if I click on this button, nothing happens. But if I go to exit the page, ta-da! See, there it is. So this is step number 4, which is your display options. And this is super, super simple. And you just set your parameters, your thank you page, how you want it to appear on your page. And all you got to do is make the changes right here. And it's so easy. Once again, the only thing I want to show you after this is that you can activate and deactivate the campaign. So see this little button? I can simply just switch the whole campaign off. Do you want to deactivate this campaign? Yes or no? Okay. It's as simple as that. So thank you. This is Mark DeLeese signing off with CTA Monster. Thank you.